Welcome to this video on the app builder platforms that we have available for you. A number of people have asked for a little bit more information as to the differences between the platforms. So in the next 5 to 10 minutes I'm going to show you exactly what they are and how they work and the differences. So we've got 4 platforms. The first one is Snapitapps. The second one is appboxstudio. The third one is Native App Builder 2.0, and we've also got Pushnote Server, which isn't an app platform, but it is actually a white label push notification system. What that means is app developers can provide a branded dashboard for their clients to log in and send push notifications to the apps that they've built for them, rather than giving a client access to the app builder and so the client would see exactly how everything is done, and they could mess things up. And it's much better to give them your own branded dashboard so that they can log in and send and schedule even their push notifications. So I'll take you through these one by one, and then we'll quickly go and visit each of the platforms. So the first one, Snapitapps. Now Snapitapps is a white label of Seattle Clouds. Now, if you go to Seattle Clouds, you'll see it's very well established. A lot of the Fortune 500 companies build their apps using Seattle Clouds. And if you're a developer and you want to use Seattle Clouds, you'll have to pay $147 a month. Of course, with Snapitapps, it's hugely discounted. And in addition, we also have the white label push notification platform, which is not available to Seattle Clouds developers, except by them paying an annual fee to Pushnote Server, our company. So you get that included with the agency license for Snapitapps. You also get free submission to iTunes. Now, to submit an app to iTunes, you would need a Mac, and it can be a fiddly process, but we've included that free with Snapitapps, so you don't even need to worry about submission to iTunes. Submission to Google Play and Amazon is very straightforward. There's no certificates to get hold of or anything like that, and it's very easy to submit to both of those yourself. Snapitapps also has over 180 templates that you can choose from, and 120 page types or features, and you can build apps for iPhone, iPad, Android and Kindle. And one of the beauties of it is that you can clone an app. So if you build an app for iPhone, you can click a button and clone it for Android. So that's Snapitapps. And next up is the Native App Builder 2.0. Now this is a relatively new and evolving platform. The main difference between this and Snapitapps in terms of benefits is that here you can send push notifications to individual app users. So with Snapitapps and most other app platforms, you can send push notifications to all of your app users, and you can also filter by topics. So for example, a real estate agent can send a push notification to people who are interested in properties up into a certain value, say £500,000, and then they can send different push notifications to people who are interested in properties up to £1 million. You can have any types of filters or topics. So it could be people who are interested in some people interested in, for example, football, other people interested in rugby, and you can send push notifications to these different groups. But with the Native App Builder 2.0, it goes one step further, and you can actually select which app users are going to receive the push notification, down to individuals. So you can actually send a push notification to a single app user. And that is one of the key benefits why we decided to introduce this platform. You will have to submit your apps yourself to iTunes, so you'll need a Mac. There are services online that will submit for you, but they're all chargeable, anywhere between, I think, $25 to $99. Native App Builder 2.0 has 25 templates, 38 page types, and the apps are built for iPhone, iPad, and Android. Then we have appboxstudio, which is mobile web apps. Now, mobile web apps are slightly different to native apps in that they are not published to iTunes, Google Play, or Amazon. They are downloadable from any web page. So the only drawback for that is that there are no push notifications. So, for example, if a business has an app built with appboxstudio, they can't send push notifications because the apps aren't published in iTunes or Google Play or Amazon. However, some businesses actually prefer to have the apps downloadable from a web page, and they prefer to use other ways of contacting their clients, for example, SMS or email. And we use appboxstudio for businesses that don't want the native apps or can't afford the native apps. And when you build apps with appboxstudio, which I'll show in a second, it's very, very easy to use. I mean, Snapitapps is easy to use too, but on a scale, this is much easier, and therefore much quicker as well. So you've got multiple layouts with appboxstudio and 23 page types. So now let's have a look at these platforms in a little bit more detail. I'm going to pause and then show you the platforms. Okay, so here we are in Snapitapps, and you'll see you can select a category here, and you'll see you've got lots of different templates. And building an app is as simple as, let's find one, for example, restaurants and bars. And if we take, well, the internet is a little bit slow at the moment, it's early evening here. We can take any template. We'll take this one, and all you would do is select, and then you can see how the template is going to look, and then you click choose this template, and let's choose it. You give it a name, and then you'll create it. Then you can see you're asked to which platform you want to build it for. Remember, you can always clone it for another platform later on, so it's not a big deal. So we will choose Android and click next, and then you just decide, go through the various options. Now what I'm going to do is configure all this later, because just for the speed, but here you would do colors and the app icon, splash page, and then your app pages. You can always add app pages. So let's cancel the configuration and go to the app pages. So in the template, it's already got all the pages that you would probably need, but you might want to have additional pages, and all you would do then is click here, the add page, and if I change the view, grid view, you'll now see all of the various page types you've got, from standard HTML. We've got loads of games in there as well. We've got different menu types, a whole load of different types of menus. Then we've got HTML types with audio streaming, that's like radio live streaming. You've got audio play, you've got calculators, calendars, charts, forms, is the radio streaming one here, purchases, logins, polls for surveys, shopping carts. There's just a huge number of different types of features that you can put into apps with Snapitapps. Magazine store, special logins. You've got you can scan a scanner in there. You've got scorecards, order forms again. So yeah, just so many different types. Voice recorders, golf scorecards. So you get the picture. Here we've got geotypes, which basically for maps and nearby locations. You can have a range of galleries and image type, picture galleries and so forth. All of the social pages, including you can embed, I think we've got 11 or 12 reservation systems for restaurants, so Eat24, and as you come down you'll see we've got loads more other ones. There's coupon systems in here as well with loyalty cards. Got but here are the other reservation systems from Grubhub, Gene Booker, MyCheck. All of the top table, all of the top reservation systems that just can be integrated with a click. So this is Snapitapps. Huge amounts, even games, and you can have custom code pages if you're into coding. And literally, to add a page, you would just click the page and click next, and it will add it to the app. So I'm not going to go through a whole building an app with Snapitapps. So I just want to get so you've got a little feel of how it all works. And now we'll go to Native App Builder 2.0, and here you can see to create an app, you would just on the My Applications, you click plus. Now instead of doing that, I'm going to show you an existing one here, just a template, and we'll go to Manage. And this is what you would see if you clicked the plus anyway, because here we could change the design, and you'll see it says choose a template, and we just click from any of the various templates. Of course the background images can be changed. So here are the various templates that you would use, and you would just select one and click. So if I wanted to change the template to the florist, for example, it would change it to the florist. And then we see it here. Of course I want to change the background, colors and so forth, easy to do. Here you change the layout. So we've got, let's put that one in. You see now we've got the rounded ones, but we could change to other icon types, other layouts. You can change all of the images, as I said here. You change your country, the font style, so you get the picture. You don't really need to do a lot. You can change the whole color scheme here. And again, it's just so easy to change your color. You just click and then change the color. Just drag it along. And after you've done it, just remember to save. And to show you the features, so each template again comes with a number of features. You can delete a feature if you want, and you can add one literally by clicking. So if we want to add the fan wall, we just click that button there and it's added the fan wall. And literally you can activate it, or you can deactivate it at any time. You can include social sharing, put the name of the fan wall. So there's a whole number of features that you can add, and it's literally as easy as doing that. All systems come with analytics, so they're all slightly different in their way. There's the Native App Builder 2.0 is fairly basic. Where in terms of analytics, what really excels, funny enough, is the appboxstudio. So we've had a look here. You can add users, so you can have people with different permissions coming to access your apps here as well. But you can see it's pretty straightforward. Once you get the hang, you just click on the settings. You can put terms and conditions, your Facebook page, your domain, messages, and so forth. Let's go to appboxstudio now. And here we've got, it's a really easy way of building mobile web apps. Here we've got a demo one for a coffee shop where we've got a coupon and loyalty program. You'll see, again, you can see what's working here on the right hand side in the demo. See how everything works. So we can see the loyalty card that we built, and exactly the same as if we were using it. And here I've got the menu, and this menu is made up of all of these pages. Now you can hide pages from the menu so they don't appear in the menu, and if we wanted to add a page, we would literally decide what type of page we wanted. So for example, if we wanted to put in a shop for the coffee shop, where people could buy things through the app, we just click add e-commerce, and then what we do is name the shop and start adding products. Click the add product, you upload a photo, put the title, put a description, put the price, and say whether the product is active or inactive. And at the end you just save changes. If we wanted to change the design of the app, we can upload a different image, or we could select an image from the library that we've got here, and we can change the app icon as well. As far as statistics and data is concerned, everything is stored. So if someone wants to see what data has been used, you can see how many people and at what times they've used the forms and the coupons. Everything is stored for the user, and you could actually send reports yourself rather than give. You can't give your clients access to this. So the easiest thing would be to compile this in a report. I use Jing. It's a really easy. You can see it. Actually, I don't think you can see it. It's a free tool that enables you to get screen captures. So, for example, I'll see if it works here. So I could, for example, screen capture all of that and click save, and then put that into a report for a client. So that is AppBox Studio. Again, really easy to use. To click it, create a new app, you just click add new app and then give it a title, a campaign, set the time zones, and then if I just put test app, we use it for a local biz campaign, and then you'll see just select a template. The templates are they're all fairly similar actually, and they're very easy to change. The one that we use most of all is the restaurant, but you could use, for example, the events template if you're building an events app where people can pay for access to an event through their app. Okay, so this is just a brief look through the various platforms. The only other thing it might be worth showing you is the push notes server. So what this does is, here I've logged in. If I wanted to create an interface for a client, all I do is give them a username, put their email, create a password for them. I put their app IDs here, so if Android app ID, if they haven't got an iPhone or iPad, if they haven't asked me to build any of these, then I'll leave it blank. But normally they'll have Android and iPhone, so I'll put in their app ID there. If there are topics in their app, that means different interests, so that they can send the different push notifications to to various groups, then we would add them there and then click register. Once that's done, all you then need to do is give them either the direct link, or if you want to brand it yourself, you can actually put the whole feature inside your own app and give them the app to access their push notification system, in which case they'll it's all your branding. Or you can iframe the login and the dashboard so that it's actually accessed from a web page on your website. So those are the 4 systems. I hope that all makes sense. I don't want to go on too long for this short video. Just really wanted you to get a feel for what these app platforms are and how they work. Okay, thanks very much. We'll be doing a series of webinars in the coming year, and if you have any questions at any time, always feel free to contact our support desk. Thanks very much. See you again.